Chocs and Chocettes and in between, Roberto here for another video review. It's a special one, it's the Cadbury Dairy Milk Biscuit. Yes, it's a South African import, this one. Yes, I got it from B&M, so I've not actually imported it myself from South Africa or gone to any special site. Just went to B&M and it was there. So yeah, look at this one. Yes, thanks so much for QP and Discord chat for putting me onto this one. Yeah, very nice looking one, this one. And I'm very much a fan of Biscuit My Chocolate, for those who don't know. Long time viewers I'm sure will know. But yeah, it's one of my kind of, I wouldn't say it's my favourite filling, but if it's there, it's definitely a bar that I'll be very much a fan of. And some of them, if they have more than just biscuit, yeah, I think definitely onto a winner usually. But this one, I say it's just biscuit, so you know, might not have an X factor as such, but it'll definitely have a lovely taste. I say it's a South African import. See, there's a Portuguese translation on the back as well. Got it mentioned on the Discord or in Stash Watch, one or the other. Yes, so basically Mozambique is a place that will be sold to as well, so which is a Portuguese speaking country. So there we go. Yeah, chocolate milk, yes, with biscuits. That's what it says on that side as well in English as well. So yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, it looks very good. You can see it's a smaller bar. It's only 80 grams. Yeah, so it's a small bar. This one, not unusual size, I think you'd say, but interesting. It's unusual for the UK anyway. So it does have an import sticker on it with the calorie information on. Sometimes these can be a bit inaccurate, but yeah, I like this description. Delicious crunchy biscuit pieces wrapped in creamy Cadbury dairy milk. Yes, so it's got a shortcake biscuit, 18%. It's got palm fruit oil, I guess. We could say nuts. Imported in the UK by Premium Coffee Brokers Limited. All right, never heard of them before. The Gardens. Okay, soon per pack free. All right. So we've got so 100 grams. It's 510 calories, 25.5 grams of fat, 15 of which are saturates, and per 25 grams, 128 calories, 6.4 grams of fat, 3.8 of which are saturates. 25 grams, roughly just under a third of the bar, basically. There we go. Let's have a look at the official calories here, nutrition information there. Probably about the same. It only gives you in kilojoules, not kilocalories, so it can be a bit difficult. It's roughly a quarter though. There we go, there's the information there. Alright, there's some languages there, English, French and Portuguese. Anything too different there. Interestingly, it does have the E in front of the numbers, which is usually a European Union indicator that. The European Union has the E on the front, so it's interesting that it's got E on the E numbers. Yeah, the E stands for Europe, basically. So yeah, interesting. Alright, yeah, it'll say South African product, not in the EU, but there you go. Store in a cool, dry place. Okay. Other languages as well, French and Portuguese presumably. Yes, that's very nice. If there's anything else of interest to say on it, I don't think there is too much actually. I did notice a strange image before. This one here, what's this one? Oh, I've not seen that before, don't think. Can't tell what that is. Well, I've got my little magnifying glass. I couldn't quite read what that is even on the camera, so let's see if I can. Diamond mark of quality, it says. Oh, I have no idea what that's meant to suggest, but there we go. I still can't read even bits even smaller than that. But the bigger text says diamond mark of quality, and then underneath it's got something else which is even smaller. I can't even. It could be sort of like saying no, it doesn't really, or something like that. I don't know, but I just can't make that out. So it's very small. Could say anything really. So there we go. Anyway, there is some of a smaller text there, but diamond mark of quality anyway. Maybe I'll have a look online later or something and see what it actually says. It's also got the Cocoa Life thing on it as well. There you go, 100% sustainably sourced cocoa. But as I always say, I would look into what 100% sustainably sourced means. It's a bold claim, and sustainability or sustainable, I don't believe that's really ever used objectively. Basically, I think it can mean different things to different people. So I would definitely look into that. If it's something of importance to you. All right, well, if there's much more to say, I said there's a sticker over things. It's usually very difficult to take off these stickers, but you see underneath here, it's just talking about the Cocoa Life program, I think. So there we go. By choosing Cadbury Dairy Milk, you've helped support cocoa farmers, and it explains it a bit more there. But all right, well, let's give it a bit of an open then. So let's do it. Let's give it an open. Okay then, everyone, I'm going to give this Cadbury Dairy Milk Biscuit import from South Africa, which I bought in B&M and opened, so you can see yes, lovely little biscuit bit there, a little bit nibbled out of it to make her see. Looks quite nice. And also, yes, it's got the typical watermarking type design underneath it, where you can see all the little dairy milk and segments and glass and half things going on and stuff like that, which originated in Australia, I believe, but yeah, now used in the UK and presumably South Africa as well, because it's yeah, it looks good. Yes, I assume, as I say, it was in Australia first, but that's where I first saw it anyway. So, not a uniformed approach, I think. Right, so is there nothing is anywhere? It doesn't say open here or anything like that, but I think we can get the gist of how to do it. Yeah, so time recording, I've done about what have I done? About 940 reviews, believe it or not. So yeah, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, not done so already. And I talk about the corner, put a link to place of all my other reviews. There's also some related ones, such as other Cadbury reviews, other dairy milk reviews. Yeah, this, that and the other. So yeah, once you've watched this one and hopefully enjoyed it, go check those out. If you like those too. Wow, we can see, look at that, sort of, yeah, chock full biscuit pieces there. I mean, look at that. You know, good size as well. Well, it looks, doesn't look, it's not uniform, but it looks uniform. It's interesting, though, isn't it? It looks, it doesn't look too haphazard. I don't know. Interesting. Let's give it a smell. Yeah, it's got a nice, it's almost a stronger dairy milk smell as the UK dairy milk has, but it's definitely in the right direction. I think the Cadbury Australia just doesn't have that smell. Well, the taste of the dairy milk from the UK, it's just not as good. So definitely bodes well that the South African one does. Now you will notice immediately though there are some flourishes here. I'll move the bar down. You'll easily see there that there's definitely room for a segment or two more. And it's a bit melty in the UK today. You can see the bar had a bit of resistance there. A bit of, yeah, so I have to handle it with care. But the length of this one, it's about 14.4 centimetres. Hang on, maybe not. 14.3. The length of the actual wrapper is about 18.3, we'll say, just to make it easy. Yeah, about 18.3. So just 4 centimetres, basically. So it's roughly between a quarter and a third, basically, isn't it? You know, yeah, it's 14.3 centimetres long, 4/12. So we're just over, yeah, about between a third and a quarter, basically. All right, so let's give it a bit of a twist, or a bit of a flip. So try not to touch it too much. So it's got a lovely, this is what I like. I mean, it's not quite the classic Cadbury, sort of very 80s looking blocks that you used to get, but it's definitely not far away. I prefer the look of this than those weird bubbly ones they did, at least in the smaller bars anyway in the UK. Yeah, look at that. You can see it looks beautiful, doesn't it? It's very nice, that. I like the look of that. I think it looks really nice. Minimal, but, you know, effective. Yeah, it's a nice indulgent bar there. I think it's very good. Let's give it a bit of a measure on the other dimensions then, shall we? So we've got the old calipers here to let's see, give it a go. So let's just check it. So yeah, so I have to be careful because it's quite melty today. At least when you're handling it, it will be. About 5.5 centimetres there. 0.46. And height. About 1 centimetre. It's in between the biscuit pieces. And the trough of the segment. Oop, can you see there? About 7 millimetres there. Okay. And with a biscuit piece going all the way to the maximum height, 1.1. Alright, so let's give it a bit of a snap then, see if we can see what's going on. Oh yes. Okay. Yes, we can see there extent of the biscuits. They look a bit of a dark biscuit, don't they? I just want them to look a bit lighter than that, but they do look quite dark. I don't know if it's just because the chocolate's melted on them. No, it doesn't seem to be. Interesting. Yeah, look pretty good though. You can see there. Yeah, dark biscuit, that's for sure. Interesting. Yeah, so I'll give that a nibble off in a bit and see if it's that dark all the way through. But yeah, it looks very nice. Let's see if well, I think the biscuit pieces are going to go all the way to the bottom. Maybe when I taste it in a minute, I might. In fact, you know, I've got the knife to hand. Let's just give it a bit of a chop, so we can see if any all the way to the top or not. Well, there you can see as well there. They are light on the inside as well. Don't need to nibble it now, but they don't seem to go all the way to the top. Seem to have sunk to the bottom. And I think that's probably by design, if anything, because obviously it would just nobble through the Cadbury logos at the top and things, you know, to make it look a bit, I don't know, not very neat. I think they've just purposely let them sink to the bottom. All right, then, well, it looks really nice. I think very impressed by the look of it, and definitely full of biscuit pieces, but I think we need to find out what it tastes like. So yeah, let's lift myself up, give it a taste. Let's do it. Let's give it a taste. Okay then, everyone, going to give this Cadbury Dairy Milk biscuit a taste. Yeah, this import from South Africa, but I got it from B&M, so I didn't have to go far to get it. Yes, basically Cadbury Dairy Milk, but filled with biscuit. So very excited for this one. It did have a sort of dairy milk smell from it when you opened it, which I haven't got when I've had the Australian sort of dairy milk. So yeah, I'm optimistic about this one. Optimistic. So you can see we've got a couple of segments here filled with biscuit pieces as well. So despite being randomly placed or seemingly random, they didn't look that haphazard either. So you know, quite neat in a way. All right, without further ado, let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Let's give it a taste. Oh, lots of crunch for sure. Interesting taste actually. Actually tastes quite nice, this biscuit. It tastes there's a bit of a flavour to it, you know. What does it taste like? It's described as a shortbread biscuit, I think, on the back. This is just the crunchy biscuit pieces though. I'm sure it said shortcake pieces somewhere. It's on here. Yeah, shortcake biscuits. There you go. And it does taste a bit that way. It tastes, yeah, it tastes like Cadbury snack or something. I don't know. It's got the UK one where there's well, yeah, but shortcake biscuits basically. But it tastes I feel like I've tasted it somewhere before, but it tastes like a nice biscuit. It doesn't just taste like biscuit pieces. I'm not getting a massive dairy milk taste, I must say, but I feel like it's not too bad because of the crunchy biscuit pieces. I don't know. It seems to just complement each other quite well. Chocolate does taste nice. It just doesn't have that velvetiness that Dairy Milk UK tends to have, but I don't know, it seems to work well with the biscuit. I don't know, I like it. The biscuit's got a nice taste to it as well, not just a crunch, it has a taste. It's nice biscuits actually. Yeah. I like this sort. It's very much up my street, this one. I love the crunch. I would say perhaps, you know, it's not really, it's a no frills bar to an extent, you know what I mean? You're not getting much of a, you know, much of an X factor from it basically, but it does taste really nice. I really like it. It's just got a lovely crunch from the biscuit, and there's plenty of them as well, so you don't really get any segments with no biscuit in. I mean, you can see, you know, I mean, look at it. You know what I mean? So, well, even that one there's got one there. So yeah, so very impressed with it really. Tastes nice. I mean, the dairy milk is still a nice taste actually. It's just not quite got that sort of velvety richness that the UK dairy milk tends to have, but it's not far behind. And I think it kind of is made up for by the taste of the biscuit, which is a nice, you know, at the end of the day, it's a relatively plain biscuit, but it does have something about it. It is a nice taste, and I quite like it, and I like the consistency. I love the crunch. Oh, little pebbles as well in the way, you know, they do sort of, you know, so when you bite into it, just they sort of pop out as little pebbles, you know, so they are shaped biscuit pieces, not just like chunks or what have you. It's just been broken off, you know. But yeah, really like it. I really like it. I feel like it's just lacking a bit of a wow factor, an X factor, you know what I mean? I think that's the main problem with it really. But I think that was probably always going to be the case. I think this is kind of like a no nonsense, does exactly what it says on the tin kind of bar. You know what I mean? It's Cadbury's Dairy Milk biscuit, you know. Does exactly what it says on the tin basically, you know what I mean? It's it is that kind of bar. It's the epitome of it really. Which is fine, you know, I'm perfectly happy with that. And I think for me it's a really good bar. It's a lovely crunch. The dairy milk really complements it well. I wouldn't say there's a massive dairy milk taste coming from it, but because there's a nice subtle biscuity taste from the biscuit pieces, I think it works actually. And I think, you know, you might be thinking, oh, it's just going to taste of nothing other than chocolate with just a bit of crunch, but there is actually substance to the biscuit other than the texture. You know, there is actually a bit of taste there, and it's sort of like, you know, it compensates for the shortcomings of the lack of dairy milk taste to an extent, I would say. And dairy is still nice. It's still sort of, you know, velvety chocolates, you know, to an extent, but it's just not as much so as perhaps the UK one is really. but it still works. Yeah, it works well. It's nice, this one. So I think for me, as I say, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It's that kind of bar. It doesn't have an X factor in it, but it does what it sets out to do, and it does it well. Better than you'd expect, actually, as I say, because that's some extra taste that you wouldn't expect from the biscuit. So yeah, so I think for me, it's not quite a 4.5 out of 5. I just don't think it's got quite that extra oomph to get it there, but it's close, and it's nearly a 4.5 out of 5, as I say, but not quite. So 4 out of 5 for me. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. You know the drill by now, I'm sure. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out all these links up here on the screen now. Great way to support the channel by continuing to watch more content or checking out those various member links or Discord links, this, that and the other. And leave a comment or free as well. Always great to hear from you, it really is. I always do my best to reply. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys, take care and have a great day. Bye for now. See ya. Bye.